Smart here from Zeal Holistic Health with another energy medicine exercise just for you. So this one is called the cross shoulder pull. So what do we use it for? When do you need it? Why would you use it? You can use it to help the energies of your body flow and cross over as they're meant to. When your energy is flowing and crossing through your body, you can think of right hemisphere of your brain, left side hemisphere of the brain. You want this coherence, this communication between the right side and left side of the brain and through the rest of the body, kind of working or flowing like your DNA, that Mobius loop or that helix motion, right? As well as you can think that happening through backside to front side of the body, that you're getting this flow of movement and energy from the back to the front to the back, vice versa. So you get lots of good energy flow happening through your system. But if you're off and you've done a lot of linear movement, with especially if you've been working out and you're doing a lot of weightlifting and you're working in a lot of linear patterns and haven't crossed your body over much, you could encourage your energy system to fall into a homolateral energy pattern. Homolateral meaning like two lines of energy, homo the same, lateral, side by side lateral, flowing up and down the body. So you get this flow of energy straight up and down the body, which doesn't necessarily serve your immune system and the rest of your systems and how the energy is flowing and moving through or with you. So if you use a cross shoulder pull, you're going to encourage the energy to come back into a nice dynamic flow or crossing flow or cross patterns. So when you're in those cross patterns, yeah, your immune system works better, your mental cognition is generally working better, you tend to have more strength or more motivation or more desire or drive to get stuff done. So but sometimes you may not know, or you've been out of a nice crossover pattern for so long you wouldn't even know what that feels like anymore. So if you want, I have another video about ring-in-ring muscle testing to be able to test yourself for things, and you can look for that video, but we'll just briefly use that here. So if you want to identify, you can, if your system is running with crossover patterns, or if your system is running with homolateral patterning, you can literally draw two lines parallel like that, running straight up and down, and use them at muscle testing. So what you would do, set that down in front of you so you're staring at those two parallel lines, and as you're staring at them, if you're new to the muscle testing, I would speak the words out loud, but you could be staring at them if I set that down and look at them and ask, am I running homolateral? My ring breaks, so no, I'm not. And then if I take the X, for example, and then I stare at that, and ask the same question, I'm going to move the homolateral out of the way and set that down and stare at the X, and you ask, by staring at the X, you can test yourself and ask, are my energies crossing over? I'm getting a solid yes, so currently I am. But if you find that you're not, if you are running here in this pattern and you want to get towards crossover patterns, use the cross shoulder pull over to help get those energies over. So set a good intention. My intention is I'm going to bring my energies into a nice crossover pattern through the cross shoulder pull. So what you do with that, you've got the intention set. So you can reach over, you can use your fingers if you'd like to dig into your upper traps and dig in and give yourself a bit of massage, and then you know you're kind of starting on the back side of the body. We're taking the energy from there, using the electromagnetic potential in your palms and your hands to influence and attract the energy and blood flow from that point across the body to the opposite hip. So you're coming from behind to front and over and across to the other side, and then you can literally move over as such. So you can move slow and deliberate with that intention in mind, envisioning the energy following your hand and moving through from back to front and top to bottom and across to the opposite side of the body. So whatever you feel you need, right? You could do 10, 12, you feel like you need 2 minutes of doing that, do it. And then you might instantly feel better and know, all right, I'm crossed, I'm feeling great. Or maybe you want to retest with your ring testing, look at those lines and say, oh, I'm not quite there. But if you practice and use this stuff regularly, especially as part of a daily routine of doing some cross shoulder pulls, you're really enhancing and encouraging your energy system to stay in that nice crossover pattern. So there you have it. There's a nice energy medicine exercise, a cross shoulder pulls for you to bring yourself into nice crossover patterns and stay there for the benefit of your health and immunity, and as well as your thinking and cognition. So there you go. There's a nice energy tip for you, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you back soon in another video with some more energy tips. And in the meantime, if you ever feel you're in need of or want an energy tune-up, remember I do offer remote sessions and in-person sessions if you're nearby, and we can get together and do an energy session to help get your system topped up and tuned up, running full charge. So thanks again, and we'll we'll be in touch real soon. All right.